we just come rolling up in the pickup, and this dude's standing by the road. We're like, hey, bud, how you doing? You doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Like, you see any elk today? Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah. I saw a real good one. He was big, brown. Like, okay, cool, man. So we talked to him a little bit longer, and then my buddy's like, so that bull you saw was pretty good, huh? Oh yeah, partner. He was big and he was brown. All right. It was super helpful in knowing how to identify elk.
You know, with social media and videos like this, and the hunting culture is just changing so fast, and you know, everything's bigger and badder and faster and stronger, and this hunt just wasn't about that. And that's what was so appealing to me about it. There was no pressure, a chance to go with a couple guys that I really wanted to spend some time with, see some new country, hunt an entirely different type of critter, and yeah, it was everything I'd hoped it would be and more. We had an amazing time.
Good morning, everybody. It's 5:20. It's opening morning, first season, Coastal Roosevelt elk here in Oregon. Here with Chad and Tyler. It's going to be a good day. We're going to hit the mountain and see if we can't find some elk. And Chad's also got a late season blacktail tag, so we should have some fun. Back on day two. It's a little foggy, so we parked, and we're gonna walk out to that clear cut where we lost those bulls yesterday, and see if we can turn something up. Fingers crossed.
So it was midday. We were taking it easy a little bit. I was actually on the phone with my wife checking in, and Tyler comes running up the hill, packing a spot and scope. And so of course we all know what that means, right? He spotted some bulls. And I'm like, babe, I gotta go. So Tyler runs up the hill and he's like, I got some bulls spotted. You know, we gotta go. So we jump in the pickup, and, you know, I mean, they're like clear across this drainage, and we're trying to cut off some distance. And as we're going around the hill, we can kind of still see the unit that the bulls were in. And I said, listen, guys, we need to stop and look at these bulls and see what's in the group, right? We don't even know if there's a shooter bull in there.
One facing up, 5-point like the one I brought out with me.
You've had 2 pairs of glasses this whole time.
And everything else they just look like they're feeding and living life. So.
Yeah, they're not worried about it. Yeah, I mean, he's a teeny little 5, I guess.
Yep, that's that group then.
With the big bull?
No, that we've been chasing. But he's got a little bit.
I don't think so, dude.
He was with them, but those other two don't look like those 5-points we can after. He might have picked them out.
Every bull I can see is smaller than the bulls.
For sure.
From yesterday.
Yeah, you can look at them more,
yeah.
So we stop and take a little bit of time to glass up this group of bulls, and they're all just young bulls. There's one bull in there that's, a decent 5 point, but it's just a young group of bulls and they're doing their thing. And so then, it was decision mode. It's like, we know that the weather is supposed to get worse. There's all these variables in hunting, you have to take into account. And then ultimately you make a decision. Like, is this a bull that I'm going to be happy with? In the meantime, trying to make this decision, like, Jack is losing it. He just can't believe that we wouldn't go over there and hunt those bulls.
I'm just having fun, like, being here too.
Yeah.
Like, that's a cop out, but if I shoot one, then I'm done hunting Roosevelts.
But you're successful. And you have,
It's true.
those are going to put out 230 pounds of meat.
And you're here now, so we would get it on video.
It'd be really cool.
We decided to do a little bit more looking. Like, yeah, that one bull's a nice bull, but let's look around a little bit. And so over the next maybe hour, as we drove around, we glassed some other units. I just got to thinking about it, and my dad had built me a rifle in the spring, and the story behind that was, so I had my first boy, my first child, in April, and my dad, who's not necessarily a man of many words, just said, a lot of times when you have your first baby, the moms get quite a bit of stuff, and the baby obviously gets quite a bit of stuff, but the dad doesn't really get much. And he said, so I'm kind of building your rifle. And I was just blown away. I mean, what an awesome thing for him to do, completely unprompted. Like, I had no idea. So he actually works with a gunsmith, and my dad builds ultra lightweight composite stocks, and they built this beautiful 28 Nosler, and this was the first hunt that it was going to go on. So that was pretty special. The fact that Jack was still there, he was going to have to leave soon. There were just so many reasons why I was excited about the idea of harvesting a bull.
That's what we're doing.
We got some bulls spotted, and we are going to go make a hunt on them because they're in an awesome position. And the three of us are together, which doesn't get to happen very often. And yeah, it'll do us a little good team morale to get some meat in the freezer. So we're going to go try to make it happen.
So what he really means is, I complained enough and they're tired of hearing me complain, so we're gonna go work in close, and if that 5 point turns out to be any bigger than they thought he was from 1,500 yards away,
He might be a 6.
he might be a 6 point. We're gonna shoot a bull, so we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a good time. I'm on him. Okay. Yeah, Chad, this is a good spot.
Still just more limbs than I'd like.
You need him to stand up.
I think I'm gonna try to get him to stand up.
Sounds good.
What's that?
He's gonna cow call. All right, so Chad's gonna cow call. I'm using my phone for a second angle, and we've got the bull in frame on the big lens, so hopefully he stands up and Chad can get a good shot. They're like, what the heck is that? Is he smaller?
It's off the tops.
Okay.
He just is left.
Okay.
He's right next to me. I get him to stand up.
Okay. Is the other bull up? It's a third shot. Okay, he's up. Watch out.
Is it right?
His head sticking out of the brush. Got him. He's down. He's down. Oh, Chad, you did it, bro. You just killed the Roosevelt.
I just kind of guessed where his neck was.
You dropped him, dude.
Smoked him on that.
He tipped right over. Chad. Dude, you did it.
He was quartering pretty hard on that
First one looks good to me, just the way he tucked in. But
Yeah, I was
think he
debating,
sick. I
like,
think he got him lungs or something. He just was.
I
feeling
think it
some
might have been
pain.
one lung and gut because of the angle. And
That second one.
and I thought, well, shoot in front of the shoulder, but then his body was wrong. And I didn't want to pound him right in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Where were those other gunshots?
Down canyon.
Probably in that clear cut down. Oh, the bulls are definitely coming out. Jeez, they were freaking wailing over there. Dude, that gun is so loud.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, man. It wakes you up.
Dude, I mean, that's a good bull. That's pretty much 80% what I've killed. So
I mean, he's my biggest Roosevelt ever.
I'm glad you decided to shoot him.
Chad, I love you, dude.
That was really sweet. Dude, he just was like, I want to get up.
No.
And then when he does, that other bull just comes through.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Well, one of the main reasons that we came over here is that we wouldn't have to work on him in the dark.
yeah.
And,
Well, that is what it is.
okay, I'm cleared.
Okay.
It's only 3:30.
Yeah.
So,
By the time you guys gotta go get your packs now.
well, I'll go up and get both of them.
Okay, we'll walk down to the bowl.
Well, I'm gonna go down there,
Okay.
and then I'll just walk straight up.
Chad, I got everything, so we can start working him out while
Sweet.
Take
while
some
you
pictures
get
and
the
all
packs.
that.
I
Let's
want
do it.
Tyler to be there for a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Perfect.
Let's do that before we lose too much light.
Okay.
And,
Dude, way to go, Chad.
It's a good bull.
Yeah, man, for a 2-year-old animal.
What's that?
For a 2-year-old animal, that's a big-bodied animal.
You know, what are they?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's where they shot it. And that's, yeah. Yeah, we were putting it, yeah. Just sneaking it in there. Yeah. Angle. Yeah, man.
Yeah, at that point, I had harvested my first Roosevelt. And I was really, really happy, really excited. And it was just, you know, a great feeling to it's just always great to have that camaraderie, that type of hunt that you can feel like you get everything out of it that you needed to. So we started working on the bull, and the fact is that Tyler still had a tag. So we got to keep hunting. It was like best case scenario. We had a bull down, and we got to go again the next day. So that's what we did. So Tyler still had a tag in his pocket. We came around to a glassing point where we could look down into a unit we'd looked at earlier in the week, and sure enough, down below us in this old clear cut was a group of elk, and there was a branch bull in the group. And Tyler, having experience with the piece of property, he said, "You guys, we got to go, and we got to go fast."
He's clear up. He's clear up underneath the road. Clear up high. I think you hammered him.
You did. Well, Tyler's got a bull down. That happened right before dark. It's pretty wild. So it's pretty hard to film stuff, but we're going to drive around, and the bull actually died right below the road, so we're going to be able to drive right to it, and shouldn't be more than a 30-yard pack to the truck. So pretty fortunate. It's exciting stuff, man. Right down to the wire. So it's an awesome shot, and just what a weekend. Pretty cool. We're going to get over to him, and we'll get to work.
So having had the opportunity to be on a lot of elk hunts, I just was super fortunate, and I've grown up in a hunting family, and we've had opportunity out the back door. And then with the guiding that I've done, you know, I've met a lot of people and harvested, helped harvest some really nice animals. But the profound thing about that is most of all of those memories are centered around people. And those are the things that you're going to remember, you know, laughing and joking or going through the hardships and the ups and downs that a hunt brings. And it's definitely about the quality of people that you surround yourself with. And these two guys are just top notch. I'm super fortunate to be able to go on a hunt with them, and you know, thank Jack for doing an awesome job filming and taking photos, and then thank Tyler for extending the invite and lining me up to do something that I've never done before. So pretty cool. And I grew up in Northeast Oregon hunting Rocky Mountain elk. I've had opportunities to guide on some pretty special pieces of property, where we look at a lot of really nice bulls. So passing up bulls was not difficult for me, which led to this hilarious dynamic where Jack was getting very antsy about passing up opportunities. And I don't blame him. But I was totally at peace with the fact that, you know, if you pass up bulls, you might end up not harvesting one, and I was totally fine with that.
You're talking like
Foreign language.
Yeah. Chad, what you're pissing me off. That's what you're doing.
At the end of the day, we're here to have fun.
And pass up elk.
Which is just fun. Yeah, get all mad about it. Doubt every decision you make. Yeah, I love it. Not be able to sleep. It's pretty sweet. I mean, we'd already be over there if I was.
If you watch you.
Yeah. I wouldn't care what you thought or said.
Yeah.
If we see them tomorrow, I'll reevaluate the situation. And be really upset that I just killed a bull in the pouring rain and wind when I could have just smoked him today.
Seriously.
you're a tool like me, you just let legal bulls walk. Or lie there, bedded down. It's kind of weird having a camera in your face. You feel like you should keep talking, but just start saying really stupid stuff. I'm all wise.
I don't know what to do with my hand.